Optic took a game off CLG, and Ninja delivers a nice warm breadstick. Are you ready to get bamboozled? Let's
Ooh.
talk about Halo. Hello, everybody. This is HCS Now. I am your host, Computer, and as always, I am joined with
Not my fault, default.
and
Hypothetical. I messed up something.
yeah, you did,
What?
but that's okay. We'll get it next time.
Yeah.
Anyways,
What'd you mess up?
yes.
You
Anyways,
can't say it.
yeah. So Thursday night, Friday night, it's the Halo Pro League, and it is awesome that we have something to watch every week. You know, when this Pro League was first started, I was kind of like iffy about it, but I think it's awesome now. It's like my sports night.
Yeah.
Thursday night, Friday night, leave
Yep.
me alone. I'm watching Halo.
Yeah.
I feel like a real
People ask
dude.
me to
bro,
go out to
finally.
eat, and I'm like, I
Nah, I
can't.
got stuff to do.
I got something to watch.
I gotta. You don't tell them though. Like
Well, I don't say what it is, but I say I have something to do.
You know, it's like I'm gonna sit at home and watch people play Halo.
No,
You know?
because they probably would be like, if I did say something about it, like, why? Why are you gonna sit there and watch people play video games?
It's like,
when
well,
go
why do you
out?
watch NBA?
I
Why
know.
are you watching people play video games when you can just play video
I
games?
know. Well, why do you watch people play basketball when you can play basketball?
And then,
I can't say anything because someone watching us can be like, I like basketball.
well, yeah, but then I get people. I'm like, yeah, I watch competitive Halo for fun. They're like, why do you watch? Why don't you just? They're making all this money. Why don't you just go play?
I know.
Mhm.
It's like, why don't I beat Michael Jordan at basketball? It's not that easy.
Yeah.
Do I? I mean, it doesn't work like that.
I know. I wish it did.
I did too. Otherwise, everybody would be doing it.
I'll
Wouldn't
be
it?
pro right now.
It's not like you can just go do it. I'm pretty sure you're born with this ability to be that good at Halo. I can't. I've tried for like 15 years and I haven't.
I know.
Average.
I'm saying I'm average.
Yeah, we're all average.
I did have this conversation. I was like, I'm pretty sure you're born with the ability to be good at video games.
Yeah.
Like you literally just have to be born with it because I can't get it no matter how hard I try. I could literally play Halo every day of my life for the rest of my life and still not be close to beating someone in the Challenger League. I don't know.
We feel good by getting diamond.
Yeah, well, let's not talk about our ranks.
let's
Let's not go there.
let's
I'm-
not
Hey,
talk about
diamond's not
Aaron.
bad.
Hey, nah. Anyways, Thursday night
Yes.
had some good action for Halo. We had Renegades and E6. We kind of called this one.
Yeah.
Renegades taking it. It was I don't know. The first some of the games are kind of close.
Yeah.
But Renegades, they came out hot. And
They
they played really well against E6. They actually played really well in both days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Well, we don't want to get too detailed about it because everybody's already seen the games.
Right.
But yeah, they did. They came out hot. Let's see. I had some notes here for like Empire. E6 on. I noticed this on Empire flag. What E6 did that kind of cost them the game. They're pulling the flag when they shouldn't.
Right.
They're making flag pulls when they were like in a position where they shouldn't be pulling the flag, and then Renegades was counter capping on them for it. They punished them for doing that, and
Yeah.
I saw that in that game. I think it was the first game that they played. And then RNG ended up winning that game 3-0.
Yeah.
So I mean that's just a little something that I noticed that maybe E6 might want to try.
I noticed Renegades, they're one team that's constantly improving.
They
like,
are getting
you know, some
better,
reason, but
yeah.
they've been constantly getting better. So I wonder if they can keep that up.
Sorry, I had a cough.
Oh God,
Yeah.
ruined everything.
You ruined what I just
But
said.
anyways, yeah, the next game they played was Rig Strongholds, and one thing I noticed, I think who won this? It was E6. Yeah, they won that. It was a really close game, probably one of the best games of that night. It
Mhm.
was like they won by like 2 points, and I noticed that E6. Whenever they first got the two outside strongholds, they never went for the triple cap.
Yeah.
And Renegades are very aggressive with the triple cap.
Triple crap? Is that what you said?
Triple cap strat. Say that 3 times fast. Triple cap strat. Renegades they are really aggressive with that strategy, and I know.
They want to rack up those points.
E6 didn't seem to be as aggressive with that strategy.
Renegades is just in your face all the time.
Mm-hmm.
E6 was kind of happy with just holding 2 and kind of like just not letting them out of their spawn.
Yeah.
I could see that strat backfiring quite easily though. Once because you can push forward and then they get behind you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then Hugh was like going off. He actually has been very impressive.
Yeah.
He had 24 kills on that game. So.
And then he's consistent about that too. He's always making good plays.
I think he had maybe one bad game, maybe, but as the most part, he played a very good tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was just going off, and Renegades ended up winning that series. Next series, Envy and Allegiance. I expected this to be a lot closer than it was. The games were kind of close, but Envy was pulling out the games the most times.
Yeah, I thought Allegiant would at least take one off of it. Envy.
Yeah, the Collie Flag. It was a really close game. Envy won 3-2.
Yeah.
Ola, 26 kills.
Ola's going off.
Miquelin had
he's
24 kills. I mean, or 25 kills.
He's back, but he's not. He'll have a down game.
Yeah, that's
a
what I
down
saw about
game.
Envy. They start off really strong, and it's like it seemed like I don't know what happened. It's slowly.
It's like he really performs one game, but then like I don't know, and then like the next game he'll like drop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Envy beat Allegiance 3-0. I mean, it wasn't much going on in that game, so they just got outplayed.
Yeah.
CLG and Optic. We all expected this to be a 3-0. I bet Optic was so happy when they took that game off.
Oh yeah,
CLG.
they even tweeted.
Yeah.
It's like even though we lost the series, we feel really good about the
Yeah.
switch.
But the thing is, that's a confident boost for him. Like
And the
if you beat them, like maybe we have a chance.
The funny thing is, Rig Strongholds is like Optic's worst game type. They're absolute worst.
I know, that's weird.
And it's CLG, like they hardly ever lose at almost any game type. So the fact that they did that, props to them. The next day wasn't so good. But we'll talk about that.
But that's classic Optic, is it not?
Well, I mean, Maniac, he's come out with a couple videos of
yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that. But no, I'm saying as a whole team. They both series.
Yeah.
They start off almost every game super strong.
They do come in hot.
Real hot, and they like before even halfway in the game, their jets cool down and they're all over the place.
Yeah, like the CTF, Coliseum CTF.
Yeah.
They came in real hot. They got the first flag cap on
Yeah.
CLG, and
Straight Sick had a real good
he had
game.
like a 9-0 run.
Yeah,
and they
in
got
first
and
minute.
then they just blew the rest of the
Yeah.
game. Just
he
and
went off the beginning of the game.
they did. He
Straight
did
Sick.
go off, and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Even Kyle's alumni or
Elamite.
Elamite. They sound so similar.
Alumni.
He's
Elamite.
like 9 kills in a minute. That's gotta be some sort of record.
Yeah, that was hilarious. EG and Liquid.
I expected Liquid to do a lot better than what they did. Don't get me wrong, there was good plays
Yeah, they
in
had
the
good plays.
series. But I thought they'd give him a harder time. I thought it'd be like game 5 for sure.
I would have went with you on that prediction because EG is in the middle of like moving.
Yeah,
and
they didn't have time to
haven't been
practice.
practicing a lot, and they are probably like completely beat. And Liquid has been really, they've been putting in some work. I could have went with you on that prediction, but EG can shine. I mean, they really can, and they have like I think they are still the second best team.
Well, according to everybody else, they're third.
Yeah, they have Renegades.
They got
second
Renegades
now.
second now.
Renegades.
And I could see that happening.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Renegades is the only team I've seen that's actually been improving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, and they do improve. But
I don't see any other team improving as much as them.
Yeah. And then so that was first night.
Mhm.
Loved it. Okay, the stream could have used a little bit of work. We'll get into that later.
Yes.
Few things I didn't like about the stream, but they kind of redeemed themselves the second night. So second night was much better. Second night we had Envious and E6. Now I expected Envious to take this without any problems.
But then they have laggouts in. They have laggouts in.
Okay, yeah, this is a little bit of controversy. Envious, they had somebody lag out 2 times, but I
think
think
Mick won.
both times Envious was in the lead. So they gave them the score that when as they lagged out, they'd give them the score back to where they lagged out from.
Yeah.
And then they just played to that score,
Yeah.
to the finishing score.
Yeah.
But they got reverse swept after that, after the first 2 lagouts.
Yeah. And I think the lagouts played a big part on that.
I mean, they got the wins.
They won both games, yeah, after the lagouts. But I mean, who knows how their internet was good? Their internet was after that.
If their internet was lagging out, I mean, maybe that was their connection might have been.
Yeah, I'm saying like it probably had a big impact on it.
I mean, then again, Mickwin was like, well, that's a choke.
And Envious played so well the first day, and I don't know if it's the team they played against or what. But I was really impressed the first day of Envious, and then the second day I was.
Yeah, I won't say E6 is better than Envy because of that series. I think they won, yeah, good for them, but I still feel like Envious is a better team.
A lot of people are saying that E6 might be the one team that could beat CLG, but I don't see that.
I don't see that at all. I don't know where they're getting this from.
Because they've taken games off CLG.
During the scrims?
I think they took they're the only team to take more than 4 games off CLG. Now they also took games off CLG, I think, in the preview qualifier.
Yeah, but scrims to me is not good judgment because we've seen how Optic was during scrimming when they first got together. They was dominating a lot of people, and they show up for Atlanta and just get trashed.
Yeah.
So I think really only time you can judge during tournament play.
E6 is Hukin and Boo Boo Doo Boo are always showing up on LAN, and they're really good on LAN. Dude, Huk is really impressing me.
Yeah.
Like this Envy series, dude, Huk went off. I mean, I got a few stats here, and also E6, they seem to be decent at Stasis, which is a new map. And I'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, Huk, he had a really good event. And, I mean, he was dropping some major kills. I think, he had one bad game, but that might have been – I can't remember what game that was. But, yeah, he definitely seems to be the guy that's carrying that team to victories, if you ask me.
Okay, remember in, you'll see it more often in, the older Halos, when someone has Sniper, and say if they're not doing well with it, they would find a teammate who's doing good with it and drop it to them. You don't see that in Halo 5 anymore. I see people with Sniper just wasting every bullet, and their teammate before who had it was just going off with it.
Halo 5 is so fast.
I know,
because that was mostly in H2A, right?
They would always give the Sniper to who their best sniper was.
You get a power weapon in H5, you got to put it to work. As quick as possible. You literally, it's so fast, you get pushed so quickly. You don't have time to
go run to that person.
Well, maybe not go out of your way, but if they're right there,
you can't say, "Hey, come to where I'm at. I'm gonna drop you the sniper." You pick, and it's just so fast paced. It's hard to do things like that when you used to do in Halo. So next was Envious lost. They got reverse swept. Liquid and CLG
kind of knew where that was going.
Spartan made a good play with the sneaky flag return on Fathom.
Really good play.
Very impressive. But it wasn't enough to stop the God Squad.
Hey, it's
CLG.
going in his new montage.
Renegades and Allegiance.
That could have went either way, to be honest.
No.
Well, did you not watch some of the rig game and the truth game? Well, I mean, the other games, they were close.
Yeah, I'm saying it's close.
But the rig and truth game,
he just went off.
They went off on them. They crushed them in Game 5. It was embarrassing.
That's what I was saying. How do you go from,
it's all
showing strong, and then, the next game just fall off
It's all
so
about
hard.
the game types, man. And some teams are just so good at certain maps and game types. It shows. They were even saying Renegades might not want to show how strong they are at True Slayer because there's a veto system now, and teams could veto this out when they play against them.
Yeah. I don't know what everybody's opinion is on this, but I like the veto system.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to talk about the veto system here in a bit because I have a few things I'd like to see with it. But, that Rig Slayer, or was it Slayer? Yeah, Rig Slayer. Ninja went off, Killing Frenzy and some.
Best game of his whole career.
Yeah,
probably.
He was pretty on it.
He said even in the interview, he's like, maybe I did better, had a better game during the Halo 4. He's like, Halo 4 don't
I think
count.
he had like 14 kills in a row, maybe.
He just,
Um,
yeah, he went off.
and then the truth, the Game 5 Truth Slayer was insane. They crushed him as like 50 to 18.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close. So I mean, yeah, it's like the game types are playing huge roles. Like even it's like 50-26 Eden Strongholds. They beat him 130. So I mean, big difference in game types, and it's not really like what I'm seeing in Halo 5 is games aren't really close anymore. Like you're either beating them by 30 plus kills, or running the flag 3-0. I mean, there's some 3-2 flags. Games aren't that close. Like the series can be close, but the games, I'm noticing like a pattern. Like games are not like as close anymore.
Yeah.
Because some teams are just so good at their game types that they just destroy on those game types.
Yeah.
And then you had Optic and the Evil Geniuses. I had a little bit of high hope for Optic during this series because they did take a game off CLG. But Maniac, he had one of the worst
Game.
series.
It's so weird. The same tournament or whatever. Ninja has the best game of his career.
Well,
Maniac
Yeah,
has the
someone
worst.
has the worst.
And I think I saw somewhere that he had the worst stats out of all the players out of both days.
Because he had a total like what
And
was
his
it?
first day wasn't that bad, but his
No.
second day was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, and Straight Sick was stepping it up.
Yeah, he was really.
I was
performing.
very, very impressed with Straight Sick. I kind of felt bad for him because he was really going in. Straight, he like EG, they beat him 50-40 on Rig Slayer. Maniac was 4-13. So I mean, and Straight was 12-8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Straight was going in.
Even APG was doing pretty good for not.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's
that's,
doing pretty
that's
good
one
for
thing I
not.
bring up. You really can't blame him a whole lot for the fact is APG is pretty new to their team. So, I mean, I know 3 of them have chemistry or they play together, but they haven't played a whole lot with APG. So it is it hurts them a little bit.
Oh,
in
but
gameplay.
APG had good numbers too though. When he
Yeah,
was
I know,
playing.
but I mean, like, if
It just all
you
came
took
down to
3 of
Nate's had a
us
big game.
and like we have one really good pro versus another 4-person
Right.
pro team, we
Mhm.
would still lose.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
we're
And one notable mention, Elevate won the legendary bracket.
Yep.
And
this
so-
is scary for Optic.
Yeah, it really
Yeah, 'cause-
is.
yeah, 'cause they
I
struggled
just
against
now
them.
thought about that.
That's scary for
Optic
Optic.
being the
They're
bottom of the barrel, Elevate could knock them out.
Yeah.
They
really
struggled with
can.
them. They beat them, but they was all close games. when
Yeah, they
played
beat
Elevate.
them. I mean, they performed well that day, but still, I mean,
Elevate's getting
Elevate's
better.
really good.
I was saying
man.
they have worked. They have grinded
They're
and
a
worked
very
their way
good
up.
team.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of hype. Like when you watch them, like I was watching that legendary bracket, and they were really pumped. And then like it's something you don't see at a lot of teams. They have nothing to lose. They're going all in, and they're a really good team. And Optic should be scared because they could knock them out of the pro league. So we're going to do now that we've glanced over what happened Thursday and Friday. We made predictions,
Oh
right?
man, here we go.
Okay, so we like to torture ourselves for your viewing pleasure.
And for our bad decisions.
Okay, so we're gonna start this new thing. We make predictions at the end of each show for the upcoming Thursday and Friday league matches, and whoever's each time we get a
Get one
wrong
wrong.
prediction,
Yeah, there you go.
we
Yes,
have to
spin
spin
the
the
wheel.
wheel of jelly
Bean
bean
boozled.
death, right?
Yeah, being boozled.
So we have these jelly beans, and they taste really bad, like really bad.
Yeah. And we don't have a trash can, so you
No.
gotta hold in your vomit.
So you
Got
got to
some
spin
water.
the wheel,
I got water over here.
and whatever you get. Okay, so my prediction fell was Envious ND6, and so was yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Your prediction fell was
Liquid over
EG
EG.
and liquid.
Okay.
I thought liquid would be E EG.
yeah. Okay, so since we all failed,
So we all spin once.
we all had to spend one time. And
So who's
eat
going
this
first?
terrible thing.
I'll go first.
Well, you
Get out of the way.
actually could get lucky and get a good one.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you could.
That's why they call it bean boozled.
And I could just puke right here.
All
if I
right.
eat a
Oh,
bad
look at
one.
I got dirty fingernails because I was off work, so I'll just. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
You want me to do it? You
wanna
gotta
do it?
hold this thing down.
It's taped.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks?
What does that look like?
So
It's-
basically,
you see it? Oh, you
it's
can't.
a color,
It's white,
The
all
colorful
white
ones?
with a
and
blue
you have
and
to
red.
just
Let me
grab
see.
one, and hopefully it's not.
Is that
the
this
back.
one?
Yeah.
Alright, so the colorful one. I don't see any of those.
It's definitely one in there. Don't be playing with me. Trying
I
to
don't-
get out.
Is it this one? This one?
Does it got red and blue on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one, yeah.
Trying to get out of it.
That's not white.
Is it it?
No.
Just eat it
That's not it. That's...
for being bad at predictions.
Hey, you got one.
I
you
should
got
have
the
said.
same one as
I
me.
should have said yes to them because that's dead fish, the one you had in your hand earlier.
This one's. I don't see this
I'm
one.
pretty sure
All right,
that's.
I'll just spin again so we don't waste much time.
He can't see apparently.
Caramel corn or moldy cheese.
Is it this? What does that one look like?
It's here.
Oh, with the brown on it.
Yeah, it's white and brown.
I
Ew.
think it's this
I
one.
think it's that one. That's it.
That looks like moldy cheese.
Well, you picked to eat it.
God.
Eat it.
All right, here I go.
All right, spin for me. Or
I'm gonna see his
do it.
reaction.
That's moldy cheese, but
It's not bad.
kind of tastes like dirt.
Oh.
It's still gross.
I can smell it. It smells
All
nasty.
right, chocolate pudding
gross.
or canned dog food.
Dude, that stinks.
Yeah, they have some. I could smell it too.
How
That's
do you
strong.
like that?
And I don't like it.
All brown.
It was gross.
Oh my god, an all brown one? You gotta be kidding
It's
me.
either it could be chocolate pudding
Or what?
or
Chocolate pudding.
canned dog food.
It's
Ah.
dog food.
That aftertaste,
This is
man.
disgusting.
Oh shit, I am.
Gross.
Dude,
Yeah, I can smell yours.
don't talk to me right now.
Okay, I have lime or
Here, I got you a
or
mint.
grass.
You got mint after.
Give me a green one. I need all green ones.
Oh my gosh.
How come you get all the good ones?
Yeah, grass is weak.
Like last time, he just got freaking.
I got what
I'm
you got? But I got
so
caramel corn.
predicting everything right. I don't think you should drink.
Okay,
That's not fair.
I got grass,
Ugh.
but it's not that bad.
Which one did you get? Dog food.
Okay. Let's go to player of the week, shall we? Run it.
Sorry that we're chewing the microphone.
Ah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Well, that was that.
player of the week.
We can do Slay of the Week.
Player of the week.
No, Slay of the Week. We'll do Slay of the Week.
All right.
Slay of the Week.
We're doing Slay of the week.
That's what the intro pick.
Okay. Slay of the week. Now, here are
None
the
other.
nominees. Well, we posted, by the way, we posted a Twitter post for the vote of Slay
Yeah,
of the
we
week.
didn't pick these. Our Twitter followers.
We did not pick these. People on the internet picked these. So
Yeah.
don't yell at us. Well,
Yeah.
I picked the nominees, and they just voted.
Yeah.
So here are the nominees for Slay of the Week.
Rockets in
Look at this
10.
contract.
This is World 2's
Yeah.
home.
He likes that cave.
Yeah, they said we should.
He doesn't leave pizza. Every time he makes
Rocket launchers on the field.
And the thing is, like, they can never get him out of it. Like,
he
no matter
doesn't.
how hard they
No,
try.
you should name that cave Royal.
Yeah, that's World 2.
Royal Cave.
Getting this return.
This is such a good play.
Right here, a sneaky Beaver play. He's not going to put the shots on that player
Sneaky.
because, and he's not going to
Look
shoot
at
this
him right
guy.
past him.
What a
Sneaky.
play
Look at
by
that.
Spartan. Huge play. He's going to get
If
the
he would have
five
done that, and they would have
If
won.
he wouldn't have
That
died
would've
right
been-
there.
If he, yeah, if he would have got
That'd
that
been
kill, that would have been a
Take
big
like
play.
go.
It's still a big play.
Yeah, because they capped it.
Overall plays. Frosty here now rotating around, and this is what we are wanting to see. There is a double
It's so
kill.
cool, like, during
There
the
is
interviews,
another
Snakebite was,
triple
like,
kill shooting the ground there on
saying, like,
APG.
Frosty
He's
was,
not done
oh,
yet.
I got a
Jumps
triple.
up,
He's like,
grabs
go
the
for the over.
overkill,
I got an
and
overkill.
as we
Go
saw,
for the kill.
Kids Maniac for the kill-tacular.
That's not fair.
Amazing plays from Frosty.
It's like they're
I
releasing
suck
him.
with the railgun.
players go for it a bit more because it's a little bit stronger. Ninja with the sniper. Huge kill on Rhinoop. He's going to keep this sniper in the hands of his team.
Wow.
Double kill on Contra. Going for the triple. Yes, he does it. Ninja gets the triple. He wants the overkill, looking around for it, but he's just going to stay alive. This is what Ninja needs to do for this squad. This is Ninja
He's going
at
off that
its
sniper.
finest.
Dude,
We've seen him
he
on
did.
streams before going
so
off
good.
with the
Like, I
sniper.
was getting so
This is
hyped.
what people want to see. The Ninja fans love to see this.
making
This
plays.
is what 6 snipe shots in a row. Now
you
to
imagine
Contra.
what he's feeling?
Allegiance
Like-
Call-outs
only
were
with
good.
12
He was getting the
kills,
right call-outs.
31 to 12. Ninja trying to stay alive. He's going to be able to get
I'm
away
glad
on
he didn't
top
rush
of
it, 'cause
it.
usually he
cannot
does
kill this
contend
That's
him.
why I should have
And
said
it was,
that.
it was very
He's
smart how he
cool.
did that.
Killing frenzy from
This
Ninja.
man is giving the people what they want, and it's another.
I like when he knows he didn't get a headshot, he goes for the body shot.
16-2. This is the most dominant strategy.
Oh, he
or
would've got that if
beginning
he didn't check his
start
skills.
I have
Mhm.
seen from any
Oh, no,
player
the streamer
in
did
Halo
that.
5
Mm.
to
Picks
this
up a
point.
big pistol
Oh, the
kill.
I doubt
caster.
he was
Goofy,
checking
this
his
Yeah.
man is
skills.
on fire.
Dude,
Ninja
on
is
it.
not
Dude, it's just
stopping. He is
crazy.
just taking everybody out on Allegiance. They can't do anything. They have 14 kills. Are you kidding me? Renegades is just
So good.
Good plays.
good.
Good plays from
Slay of
everybody.
the weeks. Okay, and the
You
Winner
guys have chosen.
the winner was chosen
The
on
viewers
Twitter,
have chosen.
and they chose the Slay of the week is going to be Ninja's Killing Frenzy.
Much deserved.
Yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
good.
And it's going to be there for your viewing pleasure for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Now, let's get to Player of the Week.
Which was also polled on Twitter.
And that was also a vote on Twitter. And the Ninja Brigade was out in full force.
Yes.
Because guess what? He won Player of the Week. So give him a round of applause.
There he is.
Yeah! Player of the Week. All right. Now that's done. I want to talk about the production. I mean, I can't really hate on their production. But I want to talk about their production of the
Pro League.
Pro League. Right.
Production meaning like
Well, not really the production, just some things and just everything in general. I want to start off with, okay, let me not start off with production. I want to talk about just the new settings. This is the first time we saw the new settings, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the first time we saw the new map and play, Stasis, which I kind of liked
for
CTF.
For CTF.
Yeah, it's a
Slayer,
good
it's
CTF.
just garbage,
Yes.
right? Like, because when you
They
play
need to take
Slayer
it out of that.
matchmaking, it's
Yes.
just garbage because you just
Mhm.
can't top middle and it's
Yeah.
terrible. But for Flag, it's actually a decent map.
Mhm.
And one thing I want to say about Stasis, it's such an open map,
Yeah, I was about to say that.
okay, that if you have a good pistol, it shows.
Has a good line of
Yes.
sight.
So
And there's no winding
it
hallways.
really shows who's got a good shot.
Mhm.
Whoever gets a lot of kills on Stasis is putting good shots
Yeah.
in, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not the type of map for you to grab an AR or use an AR and crouch around corners, right?
Mhm.
You can't really do it on Stasis. You
Right.
have to be good with the pistol.
Yes.
That's one thing I will commend that map for. It showed Hugh was putting up numbers on that map, and a couple other players were, and it shows that they got good shots. If you ask me, if you do
Mhm.
good on Stasis, you got a good shot. Then another thing I noticed is out of all the settings that were changed, the biggest impact that I seen was the fuel rod on Truth. That
Yes.
played the biggest impact from all the settings and changes that were made. Because fuel rod control in certain situations were guaranteed flag caps.
Mhm.
I saw it in a couple games. They got fuel rod control. They run in their base, boom, 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 all dead, and cap flag. And it's not a bad weapon,
No.
and it actually plays. It's not as OP on Truth as it is on Regret.
It's
a little bit harder to use on Truth.
Yes.
I think.
Regret is. I don't like it on
Regret, I feel like it's easier to use. And did they take it off Regret? I think they put a plasma caster.
They put
on it.
plasma
Yeah,
caster
so
there now.
It might have been a good move. That's all I got to really say about the settings. But the Pro League production, I love the interviews, the post-game
Yes.
interviews.
Besides Victory X's
Yeah.
crazy loud microphone.
Yeah, that was really
His
loud. I
mic
had to turn my TV
was
down for that one.
distorting my speakers.
His mic sounded like he dipped it in water.
My favorite interview was Pistola because
He's happy.
he's happy, so happy,
Sweet.
and
all-
this like way he talks.
It's all that Pink Floyd he listens.
yeah.
No, but
He's
yeah,
going
he
like,
was. He was. I would be happy too. He just won.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta keep the mood going.
Yeah.
He just seems like an all around.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Just needs to cut his hair.
No.
Let him
I
go.
want him to bring back the Bieber.
Nope. I
He's
wanted
growing
that,
that hair.
too until I seen Toshi's video.
Man, that stuff's starting to get like out of control.
Hey,
Dude,
yeah.
it looks.
Like calling the wizard, he has to live up to it.
Yeah.
You know what? I never think if he like bleached it bright white and like
Okay,
I
then-
would,
He has
And
to live
then
up to his
he would
name.
straight up look like a wizard then.
Come in with a white beard
Yeah,
with
like
a
a white
walking
beard.
stick.
That's actually a pretty good idea. You should do that. I like the post-game interviews. That's one cool thing that I've seen, and I didn't expect it either. I was like, yeah, cool. They're doing interviews from their house.
Mhm.
Now, let's get into the third-person debacle. Now, this was...
Everybody seemed to hate it.
Okay, I feel like this all came about from feedback. People were like, you know what? You guys should do the third-person thing because it looks kind of cool. It does look cool, but it has to be used correctly.
At
Yes.
the right time.
Yes.
Right? So I put together a couple clips. The first two are showing bad uses of third-person camera. And the third is one time that they did a very good job. It looked awesome when they did it.
Yes.
And if they could do that every time, which I know it's not possible because not everybody's perfect, and it's
Mhm.
probably hard to cast.
It
and
probably
do this at the
does.
same
It probably
time.
is
So you gotta get
kind of
some-
hard to do it on the fly
Yeah.
as it's going on.
I
so.
agree. I agree. This can't.
It
be
does need
easy.
work, yes, but
And
probably is hard to use.
that's another thing I want to talk about after we see the clips. So roll the bad third-person clips.
CLG all four down. Let's see if they're going to be
Six.
able to move this flag.
6 kills from Straight Sick. He is
Now here you
absolutely
see
doing work with this sniper right
Straight
now, and
Sick
he
going
keeps
ham.
on doing it. Are we
But
seeing
all I'm
him
looking at
getting
is
up
the
Exactly.
top of his head.
yeah.
against
Yeah,
the
you're not
strong
seeing
So
what's
this
going
is just
on.
bad.
And that's
Yeah.
2 down again.
This is the
He's
9
just
kills
he's
a minute.
sniping CLG like they can't move.
Like he's making
He's
good
going
plays and
off.
stuff, but you don't see what is actually going
What
on.
is going on right now? I don't know. Okay, that's a bad third person.
Bad example.
See, if a guy's got a sniper, don't do that. Don't go
Yes.
in third person. Okay, roll the next bad one, please.
Have the help of Frosty.
Oh, that's everybody brought this one up.
The flag. Let's see if this player
See now,
the flag.
that's a nice rock. But
Yeah.
I'd like to see the headshots.
Yeah,
that
like-
he's getting.
Mhm.
Off spawn here. He's
This is where he was going off, and like you
Yeah.
don't, you can't really
and
see
he
too
gets
much
a
of it.
snapshot for the overkill, and you don't know it.
See, I'm
When
just
when
looking at
someone's
the-
going off with
the top
sniper,
of
you
his
want to
head
see
again.
that him hit his head. Like
Yeah,
that's
see, that's
God, Royal 2.
definitely a hype killer right there. That
Yes.
will kill some hype for a multi-kill. Now, let's see
A
one of the
good
times
example.
where they did a good job.
Yeah.
And this is how it should be done.
For Devonator taking down Ninja. That's going to be 2 down, 3 down for Renegades. The flag is moving.
This really caught my
They
eye.
have that
Now
spawn
he
open. Let's
co-
quickly
he see
go
how
to
you can
third
see the
person.
spawners.
Yes, you've seen all
They're
those
running on the
players
other
spawn
opposite side of the
over
map
in
to
the
try to
middle.
stop
So
this
let's
flag
go
run.
to first
Mhm.
That's
person.
perfect
They've got this
third
flag
person
back. All
use. You
players
don't
on
need
the
to
team
hold it there for very
coming
long.
off the routes
Just
of
pan
the
out for a bit.
back.
Look where the other players are. Go right back in. That was like textbook. And that's
That's
how
what I
it
was
should
gonna
be done.
say. They should really only use it for flag runs.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was about
I,
to say
I
that too.
disagree. I think it should be used for flag runs. It can be used when teams are setting up. If there's not and it can be used also for like stalemates. If teams are being if there's like a
Well, it's a
49-49
flag run,
game,
like a flag, home
and
flag.
teams are kind of just camping around, you can use
Yeah,
the
I
third
agree with
person
that
to kind
one.
of show where everybody's
Yeah.
at, stuff like that. It is good for flag runs, but it has to be done right. And
Mhm.
I would understand. It's probably hard to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's easier to party control and predict when to do it during flag runs, or like you said, during stalemates when they're holding flag at each base.
Yeah.
It's easier to predict.
Yeah.
But like when they're just running around and just doing random let's go in third person view here. You're
Mhm.
like, why?
It's just because you don't know what they're gonna do. So
I know. I mean,
I like that they're doing it though.
granted, the first night was rough with it, and they did take our feedback, and they did a lot better second
Yes.
night.
Mhm.
So I expect them to be even better this next coming week. If
Yeah.
not, then It might be. We'll be talking about it again on the show.
Mhm.
I don't know. Player outlines. Okay, I can see why they're good, but I also hate them.
Yes.
Okay, so it is cool whenever they went to third person and you could see the player outlines of the other
Yeah.
team rushing the other side of the map to try to stop this flag run. I love that stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But whenever I'm watching a one-on-one battle between a red blob and a blue blob of lines that are just glowing, it's annoying to look at. Like
Yeah.
Kind of distracting a little bit.
either the team at 3-for-3 should, I don't know if it's impossible because I don't know how they could do it, program the lines to where they do not show up when the viewer can see the player.
Yes.
Only when the player is behind a
Behind
wall should the
walls.
lines be there.
Yes.
Like Promethean Vision.
That's what I was about to say. Promethean Vision.
But just do that. They just take it from Halo 4 and put it in Halo 5.
Yeah.
How hard is it?
Yeah.
But or just turn them off for a while, man. We don't want to see them all the time.
I know.
I was saying they're kind of confusing sometimes.
They-
Yeah, yeah, they're red and
I've
blue.
seen someone invis, who was invisible and he had a little line.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, just you don't
Like
gotta
a
have them
walking-
on all the time.
yeah,
You-
walking
they-
neon light.
You want to use them in certain situations, that's fine to show where everybody's at. But I mean,
Yeah, it
most
should
of the time
have an
it's
on
kind
and
of
off
annoying to
switch.
look
Yeah.
at. To look, they do, and they never did. For the 2 days straight, I watched player outlines, and I didn't want to. I wanted them to turn them off. And I saw a lot of people in the chat. They were like, "Turn off the outlines."
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not the only one that gets annoyed by them. So yeah, that's one thing that could be fixed as well. And
Better
just
judgment for slow motions.
better judgment for highlight reels.
That's what I'm saying for the highlight reels.
Yeah.
Like there was a couple of them that made no sense why I was there. It was like
Mhm.
I forget who it was, but they had a rocket launcher and they missed, and it went like they showed them shooting it and then they showed it again in slow motion, or something. Or it took like I don't know.
I
But I was
thought-
like, why is this in here?
Observer mode, please. We need this like now because this. I'm so shocked that they started the Pro League without the observer mode being done
I know.
because it looks so bad on Halo when people are getting kills but they're shooting like 3 feet to the left.
Yeah, I
People
noticed
are
that
like,
too.
How did he hit that headshot?
Yeah, there's a
people
couple
that
of
don't
headshots
know
I saw. I was
Halo
like,
is
that was even
broken.
near.
They're like, this game is stupid. He didn't even hit that
yeah,
guy.
like Miquelin Sniper on Rig was a good example. That guy was jumping down, and his head was down here, but it shows him shooting up
Perfect
here. And it's
example.
like a headshot.
Perfect example of how this could be damaging to Halo. Clips of the tournament were on Optics Vision, right? Well, that gets hundreds of thousands of views
Yeah.
by people that don't, well, not hundreds of thousands, but probably 100,000 maybe, I don't know. But a lot of those people don't play Halo, right?
Yeah.
So they don't know that our spec mode is broken.
Yeah.
They see people getting headshots from a mile away. They're going to expect, well, this game sucks. I'm
Yeah.
gonna, look at that. I don't want to play that.
yeah. You
So, I
ain't
mean,
gotta aim.
it's damaging when
It
you
is.
have a Pro League, but when people watch it, it's like the shots aren't registering the way they're supposed to. It can be damaging to the game.
Mhm.
And I'm really shocked that we're going on with the Pro League like this. Observer mode needs to happen like.
They've been working for a while
Yesterday.
too. Like I don't know what's the
Yeah.
hold up.
And the last thing I want to see, and I don't care how they do this, I want to see the teams veto maps, or just show a graphic
What
of
maps
the
they did veto?
and then just put like an X through it.
Yeah.
CLG vetoed that map, and then just like make it a little bit of a display that we can watch.
Right.
It's kind of a cool feature, and everybody would be really interested to see. Like, and then they kind of just brush over it.
Yes.
Really, they're just like, "Oh, these are the maps they're playing." Because other maps were vetoed. They don't
Mhm.
really tell you what was vetoed, who vetoed what, and that could be something that people would be very interested in seeing. I would want to see who vetoes what. So if we could like get something more out of that, that'd make more of a show.
It would work. Like, because, yeah, they don't tell you who did what.
Unless I just
Because
wasn't
don't
paying
they
attention.
veto until they come to like what games they play? I don't know actually how it works. That's what I saw.
I don't think it's like an actual menu process, is it?
No, I mean
Yeah.
I'm just saying they could put up a graphic and fake it.
Well, yeah,
they know
yeah.
who
Mhm.
vetoed what. Just show us or something. That's all I have. Pro League is awesome. I love it.
It's very
just
exciting.
some things that I'd like to see improve over the weeks. I mean, nothing's going to be perfect right off the bat, but I'm happy that what we have is what we have, and Halo is back. I get to watch Halo every week. Top teams battling it out, and I could not be happier.
I know I look
I
forward
love
to
it.
it.
It is.
Like, I
It's
look
like-
forward to it.
You got other people that can look forward to like Sunday night football. Well, I look forward to Friday night Halo. What's up?
And Thursday.
Yeah, and Thursday. Team skins were kind of shown off. I mean, I can't say they were announced. They were announced before. I was really hoping for a date. We didn't get a date
Did not
still.
get a date.
They said later this month, didn't they?
It looks so good though.
Yeah, and the only ones that are confirmed are CLG, EG, and Optic. And I want that Optic green AR. I want it bad. Now you get
He always calls me fanboy.
I
You're
know,
Optic
you're Optic fanboy.
now you get an AR skin, a pistol skin, and an emblem.
Yeah.
How much did it cost?
I was really hoping for armor. Skin.
Yeah.
That's probably later on down the road.
They
It seems like they do that.
said that a portion of the proceed will go to the team, so I'm guessing these are going to be pretty pricey.
Yes.
They got to split it with the team.
How much are they usually when they come out packs like that? They usually ain't they like $10?
This is something completely different.
I
to me.
think it will not be a pack where you get all three.
No,
It's individual.
individual.
Yeah, I think you have to buy so many packs
And
to
I'm
get them
gonna
all.
say it's at least
$10 at least.
$10. I'll say $5.
Nah,
Oh, man.
no.
5?
No.
You're crazy,
They're going to be
dude.
at least 10, 15.
This guy.
I will.
It's going to be $10, I guarantee.
Really? I don't be
It'll be
I
$5.
10 or-
I'll bet you $10.
10 or 15.
It'll be $10.
It's 10 or 15.
Well, if we're both wrong, it's like 30.
Yeah, no.
They're probably going to end up spending 30 to get all of them.
Yeah, but they showed off the CLG AR, a little sneak
True.
preview. What?
When you buy the skin pack, do you get the 3 things or do you get
No,
one
you're gonna
of the
have
3
to-
things?
You
one.
get all 3, you better.
Well, they did it with the Memories of Reach where you had to buy them multiple times to get everything in that thing.
I don't know. This is all up in the air, and I
Then
don't
it better be like $3
$3.
if you only get one thing at a time.
All right, yeah, well.
Should we do one
can't
more
wait
Bean
for
Boozled?
that. No,
No.
because
What
you
I had
guys
was
didn't
gross.
eat dog food like I did.
Yeah, but
I had moldy
we
cheese.
we
Just-
hashtag Bean Boozled.
I don't care. We did it.
All right, let's do predictions. for
No.
next week.
We're
Well.
not done yet.
Oh, they said it was the last one they had.
E3.
We 343 announced that they have a new podcast.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, our
called the
competition.
Listen In, so they can make our show look bad.
Hey, maybe
What?
we'll be. Hey, you never know.
They can shout us
what
out.
if we're on there one day? What if they phone us in for their podcast?
Hey guys, we're the.
Hey, that'd be pretty sweet though. I would like that.
So I think they're coming out on Thursdays.
So what is it? Is it every
I
Thursday?
don't know if it's every week or what. I didn't really. They didn't. I don't think they said. I think every Thursday, maybe. I don't know.
Every Thursday?
Maybe I don't know.
I
Just
don't
go on Halo Waypoint and read it.
It wouldn't be on Thursday. They stream it on
Um,
Thursday.
E3 is coming up,
Yes.
and if you guys remember, last E3 was where they announced the Halo World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of.
I think they'll announce prize pool.
It seems so far away, but yet it seems like yesterday. They announced the Halo World Championship. They announced the $1 million prize pool at E3, which was huge for Halo esports because that's normally something you don't do at E3. So I'm wondering if they're going to do anything for the HCS at E3 this year.
Yes, I think they'll announce a prize pool.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing they can announce, really.
They'll announce prize pool for Worlds.
Or they'll just ignore the HCS altogether. and
That
just-
that too.
No, they're in it. They're too in it to be like, let's just ignore it.
yeah.
They want this game to grow, the HCS side, so they're obviously going to announce it when a lot of
I'm
people
just
are watching.
curious of what it could. Maybe they'll announce the prize pool's like $2 million.
This
this
E3 though year is like I don't know what the hell's going on.
year.
It'd be like, an outrageous number, like 6 million.
Oh God.
If that was to ever happen, everybody would just join Halo tomorrow. I'm like,
yeah.
let's play.
Or they could make. Okay, there's so many things. Halo 5 free to play, or Halo
Yeah.
5 on PC, or Halo 5 gets a huge DLC thing. I don't know. There's a lot of things.
Remember we said make it maybe they're gonna announce Halo 5 for PC.
Mhm.
I think we had a comment. I don't remember his name, but he was saying they gave it to them for free, like the Forge and the custom games, to test the PC for gaming, right? Because he's like, eventually the console is gonna die, and this is
Oh, don't say that.
yeah, and this is the way that they're gonna try making their game on
There's
PC.
gonna be the Scorpio, and it's gonna be like a new Halo. It's gonna be all shiny. It's
I know.
gonna have lots of graphics and stuff. All right, week 2 predictions because we are going to have to bean boozle ourselves again next week if one of us predicts wrong. So you
I'm
better
sure
predict right.
This time, yeah, we got to keep track of everyone.
And I want to make this quick, so just run through and just say one instantly.
All right.
Who's gonna go
so
first?
Game 1. Who you guys got?
Envy.
I say Renegades.
Renegades.
Okay, I'll change my answer. Renegades. I just like to support Envy. Okay, Renegades.
Allegiance in number 6.
Allegiance.
I say number
E6.
6. I say E6 too. Optic or Liquid?
Liquid.
Optic.
I'm going Liquid.
I ain't scared.
CLG versus
YOLO.
EG?
CLG.
I'm going
CLG.
Yeah, CLG.
Mhm. Second.
All right, this is day 2. Liquid versus Renegades.
Renegades.
Yeah, Renegades.
What's yours?
Renegades.
And number 6 are Evil Geniuses.
EG.
Evil Geniuses. Allegiance, CLG.
CLG.
Optic, Envy. Envy.
Envy.
Envy.
So,
Poor Optic.
I
We
said
got- we
they're
gotta
gonna be
remember
liquid.
these.
Yeah, they got one vote. Out of both days.
Before we go, I want to say that we are just a small part of a very large community of HCS content creators. So I definitely want to give a shout out to the hardworking content creators out there. We got Fletcher, the HCS report, HCS stats, HCS live tweets, Fantasy Halo, Halo 5 Arena website, and the HCS power rankings. Everybody in the community work really hard. We work really hard to put this show together. I spend like 2-3 days sometimes working on our. Well, you might not look like it, but
But you know what I really enjoy is when like Bravo shouted us
Oh, yeah.
out and like everybody else.
yeah.
It just
makes you
I
keep on going.
threw my hands up like I
Oh!
just won the Super Bowl or something. I was
Mom, get the camera.
super excited.
That's a big accomplishment for us.
Yeah, I told everybody.
Follow us
Twice.
on Twitter at HCS_now. And also follow at UGC Events. They have a bunch of cool Halo apparel, T-shirts, Ninja T-shirts, Make One T-shirts, so you can have them customized with your gamer tag, your Twitter, lots of cool backpacks and everything.
Yeah.
Follow us. This video will be up on our YouTube channel, HCS Now on YouTube. We'll be here again next Tuesday night, same place, same time, 8 p.m. Central. We're going to discuss our predictions.
Yeah. and do
We
some
might
more-
get bean boozled.
I feel pretty good. I don't think I'll have to
with
do
the
it next
worst-
time.
If I get a worse tasting bean next time, I'm barfing on the show.
You
Um,
look, I can still smell your dog.
So be here next Tuesday, and we'll discuss.
Food.
Also, E3. We'll be talking about that.
Yeah,
It'll be happening.
I took the day off.
I'm so excited. Oh yeah, I'm having an E3 party, nacho bar, and some alcohol. It's gonna be good. So join us next time, and we will see you guys, and we'll talk some Halo.